It's time now to send it over to the kitchen where we're going to have a fun Monday. I can just feel it, Joe.
That's right. If you came to the right place, if you want to, you know, spike your tone a little bit. We're with David from the Buster Brown Bean Company. Say that fast 10 times. All right.
Especially after having some limoncello.
I know, right? That's what we're making today, right?
We are making homemade limoncello. It is my tia from Sicilia's recipe.
Let's tell the folks at home what that is, just in case they don't know.
Limoncello is kind of basically, it's used as a digestive, or, I mean, you could use it as an aperitif, but really, you know, it's lemon, so you use it to kind of relax your stomach a little bit after your meal and help you digest. So it's a liqueur. When I make mine, I usually either use grain alcohol or vodka. Today we're using 160 proof, but you could go get your standard gentle mild.
That's a lot stronger than vodka, right? Grain,
yes.
We're talking...
It's 160 proof vodka that we'll be using, but it's almost...
Gotcha.
Pure alcohol.
All right, what do we need? We did throw up the ingredients.
This is
not too much, right?
Super, super easy. You need lemons and you need vodka or grain alcohol. So what you're going to do is you're going to peel. I use about 18 lemons. The recipe that you guys will be getting today, I will actually make 2 batches. Oh, good. So today we're making a straight normal batch, I guess you could say. And then I also will be giving a recipe for a creamy batch, which tends to be a bit more mild on the palate, easier to take on the palate.
That sounds good.
All right, so peeling lemons.
We're going to peel some lemons.
We're going to peel some lemons.
Involve some zest, I guess, obviously.
Yeah, we're going to take the lemon rind, and then what we'll be doing throughout the course of today is, Joe's never peeled a lemon before, guys. Look at this, like this.
Oh, like that.
Just like a potato.
That was a good one.
Yeah, right.
You got a whole bunch of them in here.
Yep, I got a whole bunch of them in there.
And then a close-up of that later. But
and then basically, there's no reason to have this top on here, but just going to slow down the process. But we're going to dump this in.
So you kind of soak that in there like that?
Yep. You're going to want to go for at least 2 weeks to about 45 days. You know, the verdict is out there, but basically...
You're going to soak it that long, really?
Yes,
oh,
the
wow.
batch
so
that I have here, actually, up in the front, I soaked for at least 45 days. I think the traditional thing is to do 40 days and 40 nights. It must be related to some type of...
biblical
something or other, right?
All right, so we're going to soak that for 45 days, and we'll be back in 2 months. No. We're gonna get back to this recipe in just a few minutes with David over here. Right now, we're going to send it back to Victoria on the couch. Hey, Vic.
Hey. We're like, welcome to Winging It Buffalo Style, the still. Today, Joe is in the kitchen making up a fun Monday.
Yes, he is. I can't wait for this morning. We're going to send things over to him now.
That's right. I'm with Chef David from the Buster Brown Bean Company, and we're not really making a meal, so to speak. Well, for some people it is, and then you got a problem. So, yeah. All right. We're making a limoncello. That's a traditional Italian drink, right? With a lot of lemons in it. That's
a lot of lemon, and it's summertime, and since we're going back to school, like everybody's saying, we wanted to celebrate by being able to have a little bit of nip, right?
That's right.
We're sending our kids back off to school. That's what I say. Mine both start in daycare today.
Oh, do they? Is that a scary moment as a, you know?
Not at all. It's lovely.
You're okay with it? He's going to be taking a batch of this home when we're done. I'm just learning how to work this device, which I've never touched before. But basically, we took the lemon rinds and we've marinated them for 45 days by the magic of TV. That's how long it takes. And then we marinated them in the grain alcohol or the vodka. You see, John, that's what it should come out to be right there.
You'll get like a nice yellow color to it, right?
And so 40 days. That took a while.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what?
My aunt, whose recipe this is, actually does hers for like 2 weeks.
And you're okay.
And you can,
so you don't need
it's fine. I just really let mine sit for a while, usually because I forget about it.
The longer the better, probably, right? When you think. All right.
And we, at the restaurant, we do not actually serve this. However, we were just approved for a wine and beer license.
Good news.
And so hopefully soon we will be serving wine and beer at the bistro.
You were talking about how earlier in the commercial break you make a really good sangria. So if anybody's into that, then Dave knows what he's doing there.
We'll also be doing mimosas. So what we're going to do is make a simple syrup, basically, which is nothing more than sugar and water. In this particular case, it's about a cup and a half to a cup and 3/4. Really, you can tweak this if you want it sweeter rather than
use less sugar.
Yeah, exactly.
So you just got some water boiling almost.
It's kind of simmering. You're going to want to really, really you can bring it to a boil. And break down the sugar. Now, you can make a creamy version of this. You basically substitute the water with milk or cream. And basically, you can do like 4 cups of 2% and maybe like 2 cups of heavy cream or half and half, something to that effect.
Up a little bit.
Really, it's up to you. You don't want it to get too heavy and creamy, though. And some people kind of get turned off by the idea of a creamy limoncello, but really, it's actually very good. Actually.
We got about 20 seconds. How long is that going to take for people at home to get ready?
2 seconds. We're done.
Oh, we're done. Okay.
And now we're just going to combine these. I highly recommend letting it kind of chill overnight rather than drinking it boiled. But by the magic
of a pinch, you got to do it.
There you go.
This is what
by the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry in the kitchen. Cheers to going back to school, everyone. That wasn't your stomach. What's the matter, Joe?
Very sweet. Very sweet. I like that, though.
It's very good. You didn't finish yours,
No,
Joe.
I didn't finish
Are you
it.
being a wussy?
Growing a little hair on my chest right now. Good stuff.
All right.
We're going to send it over. I get a little of that, that burning sensation when... anyway.
It's your stomach digesting.
It's good stuff. We're going to put it in the fridge, chill it up. We got a great second helping coming up. We have a big 5-minute segment. I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do in that, but we're going to work. Zip it, dude.
Zip it.
All right, back to you on the couch.
That's good.
Chef David from the Buster Brown Bean Company. We made some delicious limoncello. Very nice to start the Monday that way.
Yeah,
it can also end your Monday really quick if you don't watch it. Now we're making some lemon curd, huh?
Now we're going to make lemon curd.
Yeah.
Obviously, the point to this show, but Buster Brown Bean Company, we consider ourselves to be a sustainable company, a globally conscious company. We try to have a positive impact on the earth. So I don't want to just waste all those lemons that I peeled.
No, let's
So
not.
now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them, I'm going to zest them a little bit more, I'm going to juice them, and I'm going to make a lemon curd out of them.
This awesome juicer here.
Yeah, it's a
After a little limoncello, this thing can get fun,
or dangerous.
Yeah, right.
So what we're going to do now is I have the first half of my recipe. This is butter, lemon, and sugar. It's melted down, and these are eggs and egg yolks.
How many
It's just
eggs-
the
how
egg
many egg
yolks.
yolks are you using?
You're using about 14 eggs.
Okay.
And and it's just the yolks. And so what we're going to do later on is we're actually going to teach you how to use those those whites and make sure you don't
Save
waste
that,
those
right.
either.
Make a
So
good
we'll-
omelet or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, so you got a little scoop of butter there?
Yep, and what I'm going to do is temper the egg. The reason why I'm doing this is because when I combine the egg, the butter and the egg,
Right.
I don't want the egg to scramble because I'm not trying to cook the egg.
No,
and
and
literally
that's
you'd end
hot,
up with
so
yes,
that could
exactly.
happen.
So I'm going to give these a couple
You just-
whisks in.
Quickly whisking it.
Yep.
That's the idea on that.
And then we're going to take and we're going to combine these just like that.
Now, is this on a low or medium heat right now while you're doing all this? Or?
Right now, yes, I'm about to turn the heat right back on.
Sure, okay.
All right.
Gotcha.
So we're going to turn that on. And what we're going to do is bring this to a boil as well.
All right.
We're
that's
going to
the
whisk
idea.
it, and we're going to melt in the rest of the
that's a lot
butter.
of butter, eh?
I'm not going to lie, this recipe calls for a little bit of butter, something like about a pound or so in every
Oh, boy.
recipe.
All right.
But there's nothing wrong with making sure you don't waste what the food is
You're really
the point.
getting the most out of all these ingredients.
Exactly. So in the end, what we end up with is we're gonna melt this butter down, and this will start to thicken and become our finished product here.
It's kind of like what is that consistency? Like a gelatin?
Almost like a very thick Jello. And curd can be used for so many things. I use it to fill turnovers, to put on angel food cake. I mean, you name it. I make buttercreams out of them at our cafe
Yeah.
to make. And so you can try this.
Just a shot here. Oh, wow.
I like mine a little zingy.
What does this taste like? I've had it before.
Lemon.
Well, yeah. I knew it. I knew there was lemon in this.
You knew it,
You
right?
can't fool me.
I know, I know.
That's amazing.
So this is going to continue cooking down, and I want to tell you a little bit about the eggs. The eggs that we used are from Someday Maybe Farms in Forestville, New York. As I mentioned the last time we were here, I like to do local whenever possible.
Absolutely support. Absolutely.
From some, excuse me.
That's
From
okay.
Someday Maybe Farms, I get all of my free-range eggs. The major difference in a free-range egg is that they're fed grain, the bugs as they're ranging, the grass as they're ranging, and there's huge amounts of beta-carotene in the food that they eat, and that's why you're going to get a brilliance, like a beautiful brilliance to the egg. And when people come into our bistro, and they get breakfast, which we were nominated Best of the Best for, by the way, you basically get these comments all the time. Your eggs are literally pretty. And that's not just how we cook
Are they
them in the kitchen.
fluffier when they cook? too? Is
They're
that
just a
another thing?
beautiful, beautiful yellow. And if you look at these,
Yeah, I mean, this is vibrant.
it's because of the vibrance of the egg. So I get all of my local steaks from them. I get some of my local pork from them, some from another farm called ML Farms. But Someday Maybe Farms does a really, really awesome thing down in Forestville. Please go check them
Good
out.
to know. David, thank you so much. We're going to be
Thank you,
making
Joe.
a delicious second helping involving some cake, I believe.
Yes, cake.
All right, that's all I'm going to say.
Dessert and cake.
Cake coming up. Back to you guys. All right, welcome back. We're having a great time in the kitchen
We
with
are.
David from the Buster Brown Bean Company. Got that right. I'm so
did
proud
get
of
it right
myself.
after
All
a drink.
Moving on, we're making another drink, and you're also making some angel food cake as well.
So
right?
basically, we won't be making the angel food cake live. It's a little bit of a process.
Sure.
But all those egg whites that you wasted when making your curd and everything, you can now make an angel food cake.
So set them aside when you're doing that.
Set them aside when you're doing it. You're going to want to bring them as close to room temperature as possible.
Okay, we'll put that right there.
Take that right there. I'll grab a spoon. So now you have dessert.
Oh, that goes so well together.
Oh, look at that.
Great.
Maybe some fresh whip, sprig of mint, right?
Oh, beautiful.
Now, the other thing that we're going to be doing is making a quick cocktail because we are celebrating that the kids went back to school, right?
That's right.
And
Yours going to daycare today, right?
Mine are going to daycare today, that's
exciting,
right. Yep, and we can celebrate that Buster Brown Bean is actually giving away 3 months worth of free coffee on the WIVB website.
That's right, so just the
WIVB.com. Yep,
there.
just go there, click on participate, contest, Buster Brown Bean. 3 months of coffee, a tote bag, a t-shirt, and an eco mug.
Nice. Free coffee's going to come in handy for parents getting back into the school thing. Look at the color in that. That's great. And that's you put rosemary in that?
Rosemary, and there's also fresh mint, and I actually shook them up.
Good stuff.
Here, you can have that.
This is why
one.
you're not a bartender.
I have to drive home.
I'll try that really quick.
Well, there's supposed to be ice in the glass, Joe.
Yeah, my bad. That's great.
There you go.
That's good stuff.
There's also a little bit of palm juice to sweeten it up. You can kind of play with that a little bit.
Arnold Palmer, you turn it into a John Daly.
There you go.
That's awesome. Well, Dave, thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
Buster Brown Bean Company. Check us out online, of course. They're giving away free coffee for 3 months.
3 months. It's 3 months worth of free coffee, basically. Okay. You also have the WIVB coupon code that we always put up when I come on live. So go to our website, buy anything you want, buy a lot, and then at checkout type in WIVB, and you'll get, I think it's like 15% off of all your orders.
Sounds good,
all right?
David.
Come and visit us in Fredonia.
And we know you'll be back. Thanks a lot. We're going to send it back to the couch right now, guys.